lottery ticket in order to win a prize.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that thing. It's usually always a fucking monomate. I actually saw a comic strip about that. It's like, this is Stack's random item generator. And then you see like the speech bubble of the generator. Monomate, 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 monomate. Are you sure it's random? That's the thing with random, you can never tell.
Thank you for coming, Hunter Baroque.
I skipped it again.
Okay. I'd like you to please continue the search for Heathcliff Flowen. Your operator has the information regarding the relevant search area. Please get the details from her. Thank you.
Watashi Eli desu. Nice to see you, Regina. At present, security mode on the island is still in effect. According to Cal, you should be able to get into the area where the remaining security locks are from the area you were in last time. Also, the whereabouts of Mr. Flowen are still undetermined at this point in time, so he says. That's the final result of the current data analysis. When you're ready.
We've heard this before, Ellie. I know where the teleporter is.
Oh, you know what? Something interesting I never thought of before until earlier today when I won a game FAQs.
What's up?
Well, I forgot to mention this, but basically I download the data. I think that's how the messages pop up.
For what?
I don't know, download the data from that. I think that's how the messages pop up.
Wait, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Wait, I don't even know what you were talking about. I was distracted by this thing.
Are you downloading or whatever, or what are you doing?
No.
Search log.
Wait, what were you saying though?
Oh. Hey, well anyways, a while back, Sunrise decided to make it that every Gundam timeline actually What have I told you about Turn A Gundam before?
Nope.
Well, basically, Turn A Gundam was
All Gundam
originally...
is the same to me, remember?
Huh?
All Gundam is the same to me, remember? Space Colony A versus Space Colony B fighting in giant mechanized robots.
Well, basically, Turn A Gundam is... Well, until just recently, it was all of the Gundam series up to a certain point that would eventually become Turn A Gundam in the future. Meaning all of the series and alternate timelines would eventually become it. But someone was talking about it on Game FAQs earlier about, since basically it seems like history reset itself because Turn A Gundam's technology and stuff is basically like World War I God damn it. It was like World War I technology. They brought up a point of, well, what if, because of the Turn X and Turn A Gundam, that caused history to basically reset itself, if they were actually made near the end of... Fuck, I hate those traps! At the end of the UC century, timeline, that it basically caused it to time to reset, and it basically happened with every Gundam timeline up until Turn A Gundam. Because now every franchise is considered as part of Turn A Gundam's dark history, aside from Gundam Build Fighters. Because, you know...
Gundam Build Fighters is so part of Turn A Gundam.
Oh yeah, because Turn A Gundam going off the actual wars and stuff, compared to Turn A Gundam just being about the animes and models.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly happy acknowledging that Seeds franchise is now considered part of...
It's canon now?
Well, as part of the...
That's an embarrassment. But it's actually part of the whole overarching story.
Well, no, they're not all considered part of the overarching story. It's just that they've all been confirmed by Sunrise to now be a part of Turn A Gundam's dark history.
So yeah, it's one big overarching story. Well, at least it's connected somehow anyway. No!
God damn.
you, nigga.
Oh yeah, they're making a
Wait, hold on.
new Powerpuff Girls series.
No.
and-
What? We will not go through this again.
I go through what again?
Powerpuff Girls Z.
Oh no, an actual series, not a magical girl Japanese anime.
No, thank you. I still don't want any part of it. No part of it. Nope.
You little dick. Smack me. Oh, for the love of God, come on, I shot it.
But yeah, not having any part of that.
Okay.
Do you know what I want to see come back?
What?
Naruto.
You mean that garbage that's still going?
No, not that garbage that's still going. I mean that garbage that disappeared when it became all about Sasuke.
That would pretty much be the entire series.
I know.
Aside from after
It's like the first two arcs.
Sasuke left in the first...
First two arcs were pretty good. It's like, it was a show that knew it was gonna end soon. Then all of a sudden, you know, Naruto's made a lot of money and I want to continue the story, so we're gonna have his best friend leave the village for good. That's pretty much what happened too.
What the hell are you going on about? Manga was going long before the anime was.
Wait, what it was?
Yeah, manga started in 99 if I remember actually.
Oh, I thought it was one of those things where the, you know, the anime, or at least the source material, became so popular that it completely ignored the fact that it was gonna have an ending and just continued.
Baroque? Hello, this is Ellie from the lab. Message log transmission has been confirmed. Our analysis is finished too. There's one thing that bothers me. In the message, it mentions that it appeared in the ancient spaceship. I wonder if this is referring to the decellular sub-life forms. Or maybe... Okay. That's good.
Well, actually, now that she mentions that, you remember how earlier it said that it seemed to be experiencing the stages of life and death over and over again?
Yeah.
It just goes to show you how much this is transformed into PSO2. I mean, you know, Dark Falls was always freaking creepy in Phantasy Star, but it's literally something that's continuously dying and coming back to life again.
Damn it, Gibbles!
Yeah, you do with the Gibbles. I'm gonna see if we have another message log. Yep, log 3, and we skipped 1. Should we go back for 1 at some point?
Nah.
Alright, so we're not going back for 1. Your own time, guys, your own time. D-type factor. That's also what Osto said when he saw this wound. And if you guys forgot, well...
Is that in the same place that I started the talk with her?
Wait, what?
Is that at the same terminal where I read the first message from her?
Oh yeah, but I actually went into the message log thing.
Oh, I didn't bother clicking on it the second time.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's like an option message log. That's where you read these.
Oh. Well, just the first time I talked to her, just basically gave a message and ended.
Yeah, that happens. But anyway, yeah, just access the terminal, go to the message log and whatnot. And yeah, guys, Dr. Osto is from episode 1. Once again, your own time, side story. Anyway, he could barely contain his glee at finding this unknown life form. Then he said to me, "Would you consider donating your body to the government? For the good of our people?" And I thought, if my body could serve to build a better future for our people? So I agreed to accept the request under certain conditions. Osto was overjoyed. He said to me, "Your body will be subject of an official government experiment." What he meant was, I would have no say in what happened to my body. For all intents and purposes, my life was over. The government will send a message to your friends and family back home to announce your death. That's what he said. Even after accepting the fate of donating my body, I thought about it. The young girl who followed me to explore this unknown world, she always looked up to me as a hero, even though I was just an old man. What will she think about my death when she finds out? Everyone will eventually forget about me. My death was announced to the world, and I was transferred here. Maybe that was the beginning of the end of this disaster. This decision I made to donate my body could trigger the chain reaction that will uncover the truth of the planet Raggle. The end.
Yay!
Oh yeah. See, things are starting to get a little dark again. Hey, mister. I know you just, I know your entire military unit and you almost got entirely wiped out, but we want you to give us your body so we can dissect you. Pretty much. Ain't that tasty. Anyway, did you download the log from here?
Yeah. Well, wasn't anything there. We're in the seaside area now.
Wait, you are?
Yeah.
So they combined the mountain and seaside areas for this mission. Wait, we were just in the mountain last mission, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went from jungle to mountain, so it's probably going to be that, and the next mission will start off here again, and then start off on the trek to Fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy. You know that thing is still capable of one-shotting us even now?
Yep.
Oh, long time since I busted this out.
What?
Rika's Claw. Oh my. Oh my.
What?
This area is slowing my computer down. Oh my computer is overheating.
Jeez. Not have it up on your stand or anything?
I do have it on the stand. I know, this happens every now and then when I leave my computer on for too long. I had a busy day though, nigga. Well, actually, did I tell you what happened today?
No.
One of my clients got into a motorcycle accident on the highway. He snapped 4 of his ribs and... yeah, that's not a pretty image, is it?
No.
From what he told me, he could see, like, all 4 of the ribs that he broke sticking out of him. But, yeah, he's gonna get, like, 50 grand for that. Like a son of a bitch.
I remember when my dad had a big crash when he was racing motorcycles before.
Ew.
Because they had an open track day and one of the new riders decided to come out on the track while they were still racing, so come around the corner to the opening of the track and, oh look, there's a guy there standing with his motorcycle in the middle of the track.
What an idiot! Why would you do that?
Yeah, well, that guy got off fine though, because when he saw them coming, he dropped the bike and started running.
What an idiot! Oh my god. Did your dad sue him?
Huh?
Did your dad sue him?
I don't think so.
I would've.
All I know is right after my dad had to get taken to the hospital. And he was pronounced, I forgot the technical term for it, but, oh yeah, he assumed room temperature.
Huh?
Assuming room temperature is when you're pronounced dead on the table.
I would've seriously sued that guy. Oh yeah, you know what I'm really glad about, by the way?
What's that?
I'm really glad that Black Bullet is going in the direction that it's going. To be honest, I thought it was going to be one of those really kind of generic, super cutesy animes when I first saw it.
Oh.
Yeah, but it turned out to be good. Reminds me a lot of God Eater, actually. Have you noticed that too?
Kind of.
It's a nice
I honestly will
post-apocalyptic
say, I
vibe.
do wish that God Eater was more realistic with its uniforms.
Are you kidding? That's half of what makes it good. Nice subtle fan service.
Nice.
Subtle.
Oh yeah, fucking under boob on every female character and
Hey, you know,
mini shorts or skirts on them. Yeah, that's
no, it's a
subtle.
lot better than games that try to hide it and play it off as something else.
Baroque, this is the lab. Ellie speaking. Message log transmission has been confirmed. Analysis is complete. I wonder if this is true. If this is true, then... Now I know why the chief wants to investigate this secret. Dr. Osto is a highly respected scientist. If people on Pioneer 2 even heard about this, what went on aboard Pioneer 1? There would be a huge uproar. Let's see.
There's no message log.
Nope. You sure?
Yep, check. It's only 2 and 3 still.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm really glad it went in that direction. I just wish it stayed a little more true to the source material. Would have been a lot better action.
It is the source material. Remember, the manga is coming out after that one, so the anime technically is the source material for this.
For what?
Weren't you one that was telling me that the anime was actually coming out before the manga has been?
No, I told you that the anime was coming out at an impressive rate and it was probably going to overtake the manga.
Oh.
But I mean, at the point where I was reading the manga, it was... You know, the events that were happening in the manga at the time were long past where the anime was at the time. And when the anime got to that point, it just skipped a lot of stuff. So I don't know what happened with all of that, but there could have been a lot... It could have been a lot better, let's just put it that way. Not that it's bad now, of course. It's actually one of the better... It's one of the better series this season. Are you immune to death, Gaigyu? Nope.
Oh, third one.
Not immune,
no.
but highly resistant. Highly resistant. Oh boy.
What, is there another one?
Oh no. I thought it was about to do its little Rafoi thing.
Oh, it did it to me.
Nigga, why are you healing me? I think my rest actually heals more than yours at this point.
Oh, why are we killing them?
That is a very intriguing question.
The door's
Fascinating.
already unlocked, so...
But that's a good question. You know what's the funny part?
What?
I'll kill myself if I keep walking with low HP.
Probably.
Let's see, anything in the back room? Did you get something?
Oh, over there.
No, I mean, did you download something?
Oh, yeah.
Room we've already been in.
Okay, so we've undone the security here. And now it's basically the end of this one, I guess.
What, so there was something to download there?
Yeah.
Ah, crap, that means that we missed that first log. You know, right where the ending was on the first mission. Jeez, how did we miss that, nigga? I'm disappointed in us.
I downloaded the thing at the last terminal, so it was somewhere else entirely in that first mission. Glad to see you safe and sound. We've compiled quite a lot of information from this investigation, but the whereabouts of Heathcliff Flowen are as of yet unknown.
Isn't that what she always says?
Because you were able to deactivate the island's security mode, investigating the island's facility is now possible. Hunter Baroque, please get ready for your next mission. That is all.
Oh, buddy, but if I had to argue what makes God Eater fan service okay, and not every other fan service, it's that God Eater isn't reserved about it.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying I wish it was more realistic with apocalyptic setting and
Oh yeah, I know.
having military uniforms instead of fan service or just really over-the-top suits.